Hello, good evening, and welcome to Off Track Small Talk. Tonight, I'm going to be chatting to a driver who dipped his toe into Formula One last year, clearly enjoyed it, and is making a big commitment to the sport in 2022. That driver is 44, Tom Brown. Good evening, Tom.
Hiya. How we doing?
All right. We're good. Are you okay? You're clearly in your workshop because don't move. Over your shoulder, I can see like an outline of your stock car. Don't move yet.
Just a little tiny bit there.
Yeah, just a little tiny bit there.
Oh, we can't be revealing up like that then.
No, we'll do that soon. So like I said at the beginning, you made your debut late last year, 2021. Yeah. Kind of did a couple, 2 or 3 meetings, was it, at the back end of the year?
Yeah, I did a couple of meetings at the back end of the year. I'm hoping to do more, but it was just the time scale of stuff.
Yeah. So with the surname Brown, like everybody who's involved with stock cars goes Mel Brown, right? So you've got a surname Brown. Is there kind of some connection?
Yes, it is a relation. So it's a bit of a name to live up to, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Mal's actually my dad's cousin.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we like that. Okay. So with the with the Brown name, you've kind of got Formula One, it's associated with it, but you've kind of come to it a little bit later. So have you done anything prior to coming into Formula One last year?
See, I used to do motorbikeing and stuff like that, but when it got to lockdown, obviously people not riding, and then it was just I went to the World Final last year, and when I was younger, because I used to go with Mal as a kid, but I could never afford to do it.
Yeah.
So I went and watched the World Final, and I decided I fancy a go at that. So next thing, I saw Carl Roberts' car up for sale, and just ended up buying it.
So was it a bit of a spur of the moment decision, or did you kind of talk to Mal and I
had a quick chat with Mal. I talked with Jack France as well. So both Mal and Jack have been helping me quite a bit lately.
Yeah.
So bits of advice and all of that, and just thought we'd give it a go.
And did they think it was a good idea to come into Formula One?
I think the first thing Mal said to me, "You must be mad," but no, really enjoying it. So, yeah. Well, I must be if I'm going with this new one.
Yeah. So in terms of racing a motorbike and then racing a Formula One stock car, 2 very different forms of motorsport. But I remember your debut at Bradford, and I was quite impressed. I thought you did all right.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of conditions, was it?
No, it certainly wasn't. Yeah. But clearly you enjoyed it. You must have enjoyed it.
Absolutely loved it. So I guess it's one of them. It's just adrenaline junkie, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So you did a couple of meetings in the ex-Carl Roberts shale car.
Yeah. Bradford, then Sheffield.
Yeah, you did Sheffield. Yeah. Which is quite a scary place to go for your second meeting in a stock car.
I don't know. It wasn't too bad actually. Although we did kind of go into the fence a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that only bent stuff bent quite a bit.
Was that the reason why you decided to get a new car?
Well, I looked at all of the work that I wanted to do to it to make it my own. Because obviously you're new to the sport, you don't know how everything's supposed to be. I wanted to change suspension mounts. There was that much I wanted to do to it, lift the roof. It was going to cost money because I was going to have to go and get people to help me do it.
Yeah.
Whereas this new car came with all of that already done.
Okay.
Slightly newer, and obviously it is a good car. It's been proved to be a good car before. Yeah. So it was just a no-brainer to upgrade, really.
Yeah. But like I said at the very beginning, you've kind of come in, done a couple of meetings, and then to make obviously you bought a car to do that, which is a big commitment anyway, to then go out and buy another one. It's a significant message you're kind of putting out there, I think.
Well, I suppose if you're going to do something, you might as well do it properly, aren't you?
Yeah. Okay. Right. Tom, we've spoken about this car that you've purchased, so I guess it's now time for you to reveal your shell car for 2022.
Are you ready for it?
We are. It's like on the move. It's right. So tell us about it, Tom. I like this. So whose car is it and where's it come from?
Right, so this is Niles Tesla's car.
Yeah.
So I've bought that, it was a rolling chassis from him, and then it's actually got Jack France's engine in it. So we put a big block into a small block car. So it took a little bit of modification, but we got there eventually.
And does Jack France know his engine's in that car?
I don't know, I told him I've taken it yet.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good. He won't watch that.
He's been helping us quite a bit with squeezing bits in, so we get in there.
I mean, to be fair, you know, watching Niles going around Bradford, that I think he set the fastest time in the overseas qualifiers at Bradford. Yeah. That's a very quick car you've purchased.
Just a little bit. So it's a very good car now. I suppose it's just the driver behind the wheel that's the problem.
Yeah. But I guess that kind of brings with it a bit of a weight of expectation on your shoulders, because people are now know this is the car you've got, and actually you should be expected to go quick. It doesn't work like that, does it?
I've got no excuses now, have I? It's all the gear and no idea.
So in terms of this coming season, we start this coming weekend now.
Yeah.
What's your plans for your debut? I'm guessing it is Kingsland on Saturday.
Yeah, we're going to be starting at Kingsland, so we're just going to have to see how it goes. We haven't managed to get around the track yet, so we've got a bit of getting used to. It's completely different to Old Blum, so I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah, and it's not just shale, is it? You're thinking about having a go on tarmac this year. Yeah,
we were thinking about we won't be starting it the beginning of the year, but later on in the year we will need to have a quick go at tarmac and see how that goes as well. So there's a chassis there ready in the pipeline. We're just waiting to put an engine into it. But obviously, shale car took priority to build.
Yeah, but that's fantastic, though, Tom. Do you know what I mean? It's to compete competitively, I guess, on both surfaces. People say you need two cars. You're clearly taking it very seriously. Yeah,
well, you can do it with one car, but all we're thinking is you end up damaging it one week. You're not going to be racing your tarmac meet in the next one. And all of the alteration and stuff like that, I know it is doable, but it's just more hassle. So I thought if we've got two there, then I'll break when I can still race next weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. So the fixture list is predominantly shale. Looking at the number of dates we've got, what are your plans regarding racing this year?
Well, we're hoping to do most of them, but obviously it depends on damage and stuff like that. And then we work, so we'll just do as many as we can.
Yeah, okay. And aspirationally, are you setting yourself any targets, or is it literally find your feet in the formula, I guess, this year?
Find my feet, see where we end up. I mean, it'd be nice to be able to get some decent places, but we've got to get going first.
So what does Jack France think you're going to
do? Probably put it into a fence.
Good.
And he'll probably be the one pushing me in there.
No, but I mean, it is brilliant, Tom. Listen, I will let you get back to your busy evening. You've got a bit of a car to finish off before we get to Saturday.
Yeah, there's a few jobs left.
A couple of jobs left. But thank you very much for taking time out to update us on kind of your plans for this year. It's been brilliant.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Cheers, Tom. Thank you.
Cheers.